Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. It's time for some diligent daily JoJo. Let's switch out this camera while we're at it. Let's see what we can do here. Webcam. Properties. Let's try that one, see if it can avoid the halo effect. Yuck. Let's cover up the door there with the microphone. That'll have to do. But why is this camera angle so small? Egats. I am so small in the comparison with my room. That's why I like the other camera. Maybe it's the resolution. Let's see if we can try. A little differently. Well, that is okay, but that's even smaller. That's craziness. Looks like that's exactly the same, only smaller. C'est la vie. We'll worry about it later. Why is the audio cutting out? Interesting. Oh, I know why the audio is cutting out. Let's pause the OneDrive upload of the GoPro files. That should do it. That'll also improve our bit rate. Yes, now that we're paused, the music should be okay. Alpha chess. My score? 5-1. Let's just check to see what we're doing here is black. What? My time went out 1 week ago. That was his last win? Oh man, I didn't move against him. So he's 5-1 because of that. So against D4. We need 4 of those. How about our knight c6s? Knight c6 against d4. It looks as though we need to Busan. Beating up on your average 2200 here is black. Train to Busan did not go so well against the Chigorin defense. It was a bullet game after all. So against d4, in theory, we're at 16 knight c6s. And 12 h6s. We need 45 d6s. We need 5 d6s. That's all good. Let's check our e4 scores. Against e4, let us see. We might be at 24 knight c6s. No, we're at 25 knight c6s. Let's write that in. 25 knight c6s. On the e5 front, we're at 410. So we don't need e5 anymore. Let's just erase that so it's not in the memory bank at all. What about b6? We're at 17 b6s. And a6, we're at 15. Fair enough. Alright, so we're caught up there. And against c4, as black, we need 3 knight f6s against c4. I don't know that we're going to get any c4s today, though. We need 9 at e5s. He gets. How awkward. And 17, we have 17 g6, so we need 3 of those, 9 of those, 3 of those, and 2 d5s. Yep, we only need 2 d5s. Alright, fair enough. At least this has us starting streaming. We'll head over to... Oh no, I didn't join the... By accident. We're here on time as well. Ye cats. We've added a few new ones to our Kingslayer Sloan. Good morning, sir. How are you? In this Chess Informant sponsored stream, yes, there are quite a few books that really need some work. I do need to push them a little bit more. After all, what are sponsors for? But I I do need to do these 2 books. As best I can. So we have the Secrets of Positional Sacrifice and the Positional Sacrifice in Modern Chess. Both of those exemplary books. Every game is an amazing lesson. How are you doing, Roken? What's up, sir? For those of you not yet checked out our French Bishop Chesscast, all of the links are there. Oh, we don't have the TTS enabled. That's how I missed you. Now it should be up and running.
Kingslayer Sloan said, I hope to be able to get a small loan from Chess Dojo to fix my editing computer. Said,
that's also an option.
Good morning.
A loan toward future work. Can your computer be fixed? That would be good. If your computer can be fixed, that would be easiest. Far, far, far easier than getting a new one. Having to go through the Windows setup process and then...
Sloan said, a small loan of $1 million.
Good morning, Nico. How are you? I think I'm a little stuffed.
Kingslayer Sloan said, honestly it's almost not worth fixing, it was second hand to begin with. Kingslayer Sloan said, and sometimes fixed is not cheaper. One raiders from the Well-Heeled King have joined. Nicodemonius said, mic still off.
Whoops. How are you doing, Mike? Thank you, Nico.
Codimonius said. And yeah, there was mate in 1.
Mate in 1 twice. Mate in 2 on the next turn. This is mate in 2 as well. Check and mate. And that was mate in 1. He's gonna get a rook? I guess so. Make it simple. Alpha chess. Not our best showing. I did lose to alpha chess by not making a move recently. I did not know that that was alpha chess. I think I was analyzing my game in the background, and I came back and I found out I was kicked out of the tournament. But yeah, I did play in a chess.com arena just now on the Slave Aid channel. That was her channel, I think. Oh no, that's not her channel. FPV, I believe. Slave Aid FPV is for July 1st at 2 a.m. is her next channel. Is her next stream. She's definitely got some awareness. She definitely knows what she's doing. I don't know that she's quite 1700 in strength. She's not bad. She was among the top 2 or 3 in her stream until I joined. And then there were a ton of people. I didn't lose a game in her stream, but I could only finish 4th since I only used the last 50 minutes or so. Of a 3-hour arena. So I played 9 games and lasted an hour, 5-minute chess. That was a pretty good clip. The last game, of course, I was going to lose. Can't remember the name. I'll probably remember the name in a moment. But of course, all I had to do is get more time than my opponent with 3 minutes left in the arena. And then I did not lose the game because chess.com gave me an out. The game was aborted with him moves away from me.
3 hours, John, that's cutting into the chess training.
It is. A 3-hour stream? No, I mean, I don't necessarily know if she was streaming for the full 3 hours, but let me just see if that's there. I did create a clip. See if I can share that clip.
Kingslayer Sloan said, FM goals, remember John.
That's right. I'm actually aiming higher than that now. Oh, that was the wrong one that I wanted to share. This is the one that I wanted to share. Alright, as white, I didn't actually confirm that I needed more F4s, but I definitely know that I need at least one more C4. C4 and F4. If your opponent wishes to play the Dutch, let them. This is not actually so good because of the backward D pawn. Can we egg out some weaknesses over there? We did. We did egg out some weaknesses over there. helping me out with another center pawn. Fair enough. I wonder what my next move could be. Well, now. No, we can't let you move on that one. Nor on that one. Oh no, go con. Do I really wish to do that? I don't think so. We're after a slightly different kettle of fish here. Without the h6 pawn being there. I did take on a challenge on Facebook to try to attempt to reach 2,600. Now it didn't specify whether that was 2,600 USCF or 2,600 FIDE, but certainly 2,600 USCF is attainable. There are so many more events to be able to play. This is a Thursday, so I am actually considering, oh no I can't, I have a lesson at 8 a.m. Hong Kong time, which is 8 p.m. tonight. I have a lesson. I should just get your address and see if I can ship you a computer, and you can pay me back, Rogan, incrementally over a period of time, and I'll just put it on a credit card. If the loan from Chess Dojo doesn't pan out, let me know. I think that might be easiest. I actually thought of that basically because I have an Amazon account. I don't think Amazon Prime will cover the free shipping to New Zealand though, but I will find out what it is. It needs to be a decent enough computer that is able to stream and edit and do podcasts. But you need a desktop, right? Or do you prefer a laptop? Do you have a monitor? I have actually several extra monitors. I haven't actually hooked up my monitors yet. Kingslayer Sloan embroiled in a deep battle with. Not sure what's going on here. There is a small detail here. Where Nico is definitely trying to dive in on the dark squares. Not Queen F6 because of Bishop E7. Queen H3 is going to be met by a trade. But we do have bishops of opposite colors for what it's worth. Rook to C1 cannot be played so easily just yet because this pawn is queening rather rapidly. I need to look at this from the white pieces. I prefer to look at most other games from the white side of the board. That way I don't make any mistakes with the notation. I'll often reverse the notation. Oh, I didn't post on Threads. That's what I did not do. copy the text. At least MoveBot is giving a notification. StreamCord is giving a notification, so somebody should be able to get the notification.
Scheme, be afraid, love more to make a visit than a poem, seek introductions, favors, influences. No, thank you. No, I thank you, and again I thank you.
I thought that was coming from the sound clips for a moment, to be honest. Let's get our Larry Mark Christiansen. He's a very good friend who lives in Boston. He's an excellent trainer and coach. Let's see if we can grab the link to the stream. We'll grab the link to the YouTube stream. How about that? Uh-oh. What's up with that? Oh, I see. The post doesn't work if it's too long. That's interesting. I got it down one character, and I got that one out. I wonder if Rogan is going to return home where he belongs. C4, thank you, no goal, for helping me. I need a D5. I only need one more D5 to round out the D5s. I would play E4 here, of course. Force me to sacrifice the pawn. And then we'll transpose into a Caro-Kann. E4, C6. You have to be a little bit well versed in Grunfeld theory here to be able to pull this one off. Yes, I do not have my e-pawn moved, so Queen A4 check is an option. Well, should I take that? I do have to take that. So basically, I have seen you working on my book, Rogan, on Chessable, or you've been working on Chessable in general. I don't necessarily know if you've been working on the right things, but it is good that you've been working on Chessable. I think my opponent was very perturbed by the move Queen takes D4, to say the least. Do I want to get more center pawns out of this deal? That will not work, right? I lose my pawn to knight to, wow. Alright, fine. We have another knight where that one came from. Now we'll be attacking something. Really? Alright, this might do. Just to keep him at bay. How did I use 45 seconds? I do not know. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep restricting his knight. Do we want to gain time on him this way? Rook takes. Let's avoid the rook trade for a moment and keep things complicated. Oh no! Alright, we'll take the rook this time. Whoops, that was a touch move error. Can I do it that way? I don't know. There was a small threat. Oh no. Just had to leave him alone for a moment. Let's head back to check out our goals as black against c4. Our goals is black against c4. So we need one more d5. Indexing 21 other players first. So Slebe pointed out one more thing that I realized was missing on the difference. We should do a dedicated podcast on the differences between. Do you have an internet cafe handy to do the editing of the stream if we do a podcast episode? That also might work. Basically, I want to reach Grandmaster strength before Levy does. I think I can do that. That's my new goal. The race to GM. Grandmaster at any age. For those of you who have not yet subscribed on YouTube, 4 of you here. Log in on all of your accounts, please. Why not? Pretty please. I don't see Blurp in the stream. Hold on here. I'm gonna have to check this out.
Kingslayer Sloan said, "That's goals, but damn, that's a track that requires some changes."
That is a track that requires some changes to my, Do I want to log in with Twitch? I think I have to log in with Twitch. Blurp is not showing. Slaybay was our most recent follower. That much is true.
Slaybay FPV. Thanks for subscribing.
We've reached our sub goal.
Nicodemonius said, 95 accuracy on my side in our game with KSS, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Should I go for GM2? Kingslayer Sloan.
Yes, you should definitely go for GM.
That's GM coaches travel and Al OT of study. The well-heeled king. Thanks for subscribing.
So let's see, we've got 21 subs. I've gifted 3.
Nicodemonius said, last to GM stinks.
There's 4. Last to GM stinks, exactly. And if neither of us make it to GM, then we both stink.
Nicodemonius said, we should get going then. Swinna. Thanks for subscribing.
That's right, we should get going.
Montana Chess said, hi, thank you so much for the sub. Nicodemonius
Aha!
said,
Cantana is here,
to have my first classical
graced
challenge.
by a real professional player.
Said,
I was listening to the Perpetual Chess podcast with GM Arthur Nixons. And he mentioned GM Toms, but he didn't mention you. Were you not working with GM Arthur Nixons?
Cantana Chess. Thanks for following.
Oh, you're working. Of course. What time is it in Latvia? Let's see if I can try to guess it. It is... I'm going to guess that it is around noon or 1 o'clock in Latvia. I bet it's 1 p.m. in Latvia. That's my guess anyway. Let's head back to Grandmaster. Uh-oh, we almost did it again. I didn't get to check to see if we had our number of C4s in. I hope I don't go over again. That's how I ended up going over the last time. And will he play the right move here, since I pre-moved? Nope, he did not play the right move. Torgrul did not play the correct move. Let's see if we can con them into another pawn push. They didn't play the last pawn push. They probably will not play this pawn push. And now I have made a mistake. Let's see if they understand why. Oh. I guess they do not completely understand why. And somehow I knew they might do that as well. Well, let's go after that bishop while we have it. Why don't we? That was interesting. And now for something completely different. I have not gotten my rooks into the game, so I should be duly punished for this. And now for something completely irrelevant. Skewer. Bishop can't move. No, the bishop can't move. That was a skewer.
Said. Hello there.
No words. Namaste. No words. Thank you very much. One. Two. Three. Four. Wait a minute. Is that only four? That is only 4 gifted subs. What will we do with the rest of them? I need to look at who's in my chat. How are you doing? How is the weather in South Africa? No words. Hold on, I was looking to see what I need.
Kingslayer Sloan said. Hell is great RN.
Uh-oh, I was at 509. Oh no, I hope that I am okay here. Okay, good. I might be at 509 on the C4 front. As white. What about our F4s? We're at 478. That's correct. So we can do a couple of F4s. Uh-oh. No, you don't resign. You play King H8 and they queen and then you stalemate. What was that one? What was that game? Ouch. Ouch, 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 Nico. Maybe, just maybe, I will work with Charles immediately after this stream. Yeah, it was this game. Hell is great right now, South Africa. How's tech support ever great? Are you a tech support person? And then King H8. Stalemate. Never resign, never give up, never surrender. Love will find a way. Budding champ.
Kingslayer Sloan said, now Earth's 123, my computer is still fucked but will be replaced soon. Nicodemonius said, a bishop or a knight saves the day.
Or a king move. A king move and then it's mate in 3. Let's say king to b3, king to g3, king to g3.
Welcome to the club.
King to b3, king to b1, b8 equals queen, king to c1, and queen to d6. King b1, queen 8, queen d1 mate.
Now Earth's 123 has the club got jackets. Nicodemonius said, why would you move your king if you can under-promote?
Yes, why would you move your king if you can under-promote, indeed. Alright, and now for something completely different. Takes once, push. Takes
now
twice.
Said, Kingslayer Sloan yes, but the printer for the text on them broke.
Oh no! I lost a pizza. No, I'm not going to test him. Not down a piece. I'm not going to do that. I do want to see what I was going to do here. So taking is okay. But what is the best move? I'm going to take a good gander. I considered F takes E5. And bishop E3. Aside from bishop to D2. So I've only played this once as white. I have played bishop e3 oh no, I haven't played bishop e3 once. That is perhaps the best move. Just to keep developing. Got it. Added another move to my repertoire. So let's see here. We have f4. Whoops, we don't have f4. We're at 479. On the f4 front, and we are at 509 on the C4 front, and then after that we're going to move to, wow, we've zeroed out everything except for E4 and D4 and knight H3. E4, D4, and knight H3. We need 5 of each. Let's find out more about Love Will Find a Way. He's from Earth, but more than likely I can't tell by looking at his teams.
Now Ertz said, I thought he was from Mars.
Coca-Cola 1.5. Hasn't streamed in a while. One Punch Man 1 year ago. Adres San Luis 4 hours ago. Cavite. Hakuna Matata. Aha! He is Spanish. He is from the Spanish areas of the earth. Might have gone for the piece, almost winning. Bishop takes rook. There is no check, right? Oh, it's a discovery on our queen, so we have no choice but to trade queens. Got it. Oh, that's interesting. And now after queen takes knight, we are up a pizza. Yep, we are up a pizza. Oh no, we're mated. After queen takes queen, we're mated. So we lost a piece out of this deal. Ouch. Ouch. Togrul. Oh, this was that fellow. That should have been good enough if that bishop were not on d3, unfortunately. Was that a reasonable move last move? It was not a reasonable move last move. Maybe rook takes f2, rook to e8 check, and rook to f8 checkmate. Unfortunately for king takes. Ah, but Kingslayer Sloan is going to run him out of time. Oh no! Our mate, our king. This is forced, by the way. I can't see a move other than that one. The old removing the defender. Well, I didn't see removing the defender. Takes another pawn. Oh, he didn't fall for it? That's too bad.
Now birds. Said.
Good choice of moves. Oh no! He avoided the mate so many times. It did look like White was trying to draw there for a little while, since they weren't trying to win. Rank number 3. I think I lost to him. Oh yes. He finished third even though I managed to win against him in the last round. I was trying to get to third place. Alright, I need one more C4 played against me. I'm going to answer with D5, which has amazing stats, by the way. Oh no, MIDI? What was this? Oh, this was B5 again. In order to become really, really strong with B4 and B5 as black, you have to actually be so strong. He's missing King C8. No, King C8. You gotta give him a chance to take it. Uh-oh. Yep, that's what I thought. Now for the moment of truth. No, you gotta go back to the stalemating option. Alright. At this moment, you have to hand it to him. So against D4, we need 4 more knight C6s. Let's go with it. Knight C6 it is. We've been in this position before. Alright, this song has to go. He was threatening to play F5. Taking on E2. How did I know that he was going to do that? One of those things, you know, one of those things. And now for something completely ridiculous. And now for something completely indifferent. We do want to trade some more. Yeah, he's got a little counterplay. That's always awkward. Always awkward. Always, always awkward. Awkward. Always, always awkward. Awkward. He wants this square for his knight, I know. So therefore I don't want to give it to him. I don't really want him to get this pawn moving forward either. So therefore I want to keep my bishop where it can be most bothersome. Most bothersome. Senor. It's much easier to be up a rook than to be up Yep. Much easier to be up a rook than a queen. So we at least might have a chance of staying ahead of budding champ. But I don't know if we're able to stay ahead of Love. Get ahead of Love will find a way unless somebody brings him down. Where's Ron Hay when you need him? Who's saying Love will find a way? Alexa, who sang Love will find a way?
Alan White, Trevor Rabin, and Chris Squire sang in Love Will Find a Way by Yes, with John Anderson on lead vocals.
John Anderson on lead vocals. Alan White, Trevor Rabin, and Chris Squire. John Anderson. Let's see, that last one is black, or were we white? We were black. So we got another knight c6 in against d4. Just doing some accounting, folks. Just doing some accounting. In truth, we should be at 77 d5s against d4. But it claims that we are not. This is a very tedious endgame. In fact, it was this endgame that actually taught me how to win at chess. Because now we have a fortress. So he's going to have to actually demonstrate some real technique. Uh-oh, and he found it. Because we're in the wrong corner. No, he didn't find it. He missed the opportunity, but he found it anyway. So in reality, in this position, the ideal move was rook to f7 check, and then rook takes, because king to g8 is met by the double threat of rook to b8 and rook takes bishop, which can only be met by bishop to d4 and then rook to d2, forces mate, or the win of the bishop. So as white, we need one more f4 in theory. Black Lion, ladies and gentlemen. Where is he going with this? Knight to g8. Well, Not expecting that one. I was expecting queen takes g4 and knight takes e5, discovering on my queen the old-fashioned way. And he would get his pawn back. Sinclair AD, that was who it got me on chess.com. Sinclair AD. Ali Haidar, how are you? Good morning. How is your son doing? I should have checked.
Knight.
I should have taken this, let him save his queen, and then castled with check. You still couldn't take the knight. Yes, but there's a problem with this. Oh, he's got that. Wise guy. So do we go with our old strategy of taking and then just taking? And he has one pawn for the piece. Whoa, he didn't take. This is being attacked 3 times though, so it is a little bit of an annoyance. Bishop takes c3, queen takes c3. Chris, how are you, sir? Good morning.
Kingslayer Sloan said, 2,300 should get alive. Ali Haidar. Thanks for subscribing.
Ali Haidar, how are you? We're just gonna keep on bothering him.
Knight said, I'm good, we'll be playing at the Marshall on Sat.
Really? This Saturday? Let me think about this. That was a close call, though. I do have to watch out. Let's not let anything funny happen to us. Tactical greatness. What event are you playing in? The Saturday morning? There's a Saturday morning tournament I know that is quite strong. I think it's on Sunday morning though. Maybe not. Maybe it is Saturday morning. It's like a quick game 30 in the morning, which doesn't necessarily interfere with anything.
Night. Said.
Oh,
Adult only one in the afternoon.
the adult only one.
Night. Said. G60.
Is it a one-day tournament? 3 rounds? Or do they squeeze in 4 somehow? 2 hours, so if it starts at 11?
Said. Yeah.
3 rounds. Starting around noon or 11 a.m.
Night. Said. Yup, exactly.
Let's see, my Saturday afternoon lesson moved to Sunday. I moved another lesson at 11 a.m. to Sunday, or I can actually. So that means that, assuming that my wife doesn't have any plans, it's not an under section, is it? Crossing my fingers. Or are there 2? Sometimes they have a booster section for the top players section. As white, we have 480. We've zeroed out our F4s. For the week. And our C4s still at 509. Since MD Knight 0 is here, I should play some E4s, get ahead of myself. It really doesn't matter what first move you play, provided that you play with a plan and that you are keeping in mind where all of the weaknesses are, not just the opponent's. Keep in mind what's the opponent's big idea every time they move. C4 anyone? No, huh? So against D4, I believe I scored with F6. Content, everybody? We'll get another H6 in. Where is he going, ladies and gents? Where is he going?
You got that $50?
I do have to treat Mr. Sloan with the utmost respect. It may not look like it, but I do. I do have to treat him with the utmost respect. Alright, now for the moment of truth. Do I really want to justify his, I don't. I don't really want to justify his, naughtiness. Is he going to do that to me? I don't think he will, but he might. And now for something completely ridiculous. So let's see here. How do we get him here? Yes, yes. I did think about that. Oh no! Does he have me here? He has me here. Nicely done, Rogan. I shouldn't have hung that exchange. Bishop d5 was a great move. That was the game changer in that one.
Kingslayer
Bishop,
Sloan.
nicely done.
Ooh. Kingslayer Sloan said, "Me so happy."
That must mean that it's my lights. They dim the lights in the room, so it must be almost
Said,
time to call it a night.
attacking me night maybe as an intermezzo.
Alright, my last C4 of the day. I believe that this brings me to 510 on the C4 scale. And how appropriate that I got it against we're shutting down all of those B5 ideas on move 1. Even though I think he still should have played B5. But not now. Interesting. I'm willing to make all trades. All trades. I wasn't sure what I was going to do on knight e5 just yet because he was threatening to win the exchange. Let's go this way. Knight e5 and knight takes f3 and knight takes g5. But the knight might have been hanging there because I had h4. So I wasn't entirely losing a pizza.
Take it to the next level. level. Take it to the next level.
Take it to the next level. Level. He had knight d4. He had knight d4 to save his knight as well. So I do know what Nico needs to work on now that I think about it. So now I'm ready for his birthday. Budding Champ can knock me down. Kingslayer Sloan cannot quite catch me. That was a key component of that last win. As black. Or as white. As white. We should be at 510 after indexing 14 other players. I can't believe that number is true. The only 14 other players? With all of the games that are going on, it's amazing they can keep this index updated. To be honest. D5, not the best? I should just castle. I don't know why I was trying to checkmate him here. E4 is a dubious move. A3, knight to D3. A3, knight to D3. A4, A5, A6, A7.
Kingslayer Sloan said, "Such a bad run today."
I resemble that remark. Yeah, and rook to d7 just throws away everything. Knight e5, rook takes c7, knight takes f3, king g2. And I don't get the piece back because you take on... Oh, you don't take on. So I can get back the piece this way.
Said, "Only beating NMS whom I suspect was going easy on me."
I was just playing for content, as usual. H6 on the first move, not necessarily the best of choices. Love will find a way. And Budding Champion did boot me to third place. Ah, I needed Euroken in that one. I did need you in that one.
Kingslayer Sloan said, "I'm sorry I was not seeing anything that game."
That's alright. I understand how it goes. Namaste. NMs. Namastes. Alexa, turn on Master Chess.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Alright, do we have it? What? It still claims that we don't have 510. Well, we should have 510. That was a C4. So Nico is not showing up here. Draku Castle was the only previous person in Bullet to play that against me. So I had a better move than D takes E6. Was it Queen to B3? Queen to B3 looks very difficult to meet. E4. Definitely a better move. Queen to B3 looked pretty good. But this saves it because he has bishop takes at the end. Only a one-pawn advantage. Very strange. Love will find a way indeed. Looking for a cheese.com streamer.
Kingslayer Sloan said, "Them damn chesscom streamers." Kingslayer Sloan.
There are no chess.com streamers that I
So
can
terrible.
see. Oh, there's Chuck Moulton. FM Milan Yosef. What? He changed his name. C'est la vie. Let's do a few puzzles just to finish up here while we decide. What in the world? Oh, I'm in check. Got it. That's how much I'm paying attention. How does this work? I take, he takes, I take. I guess so. Rook takes h5, knight f6. I see. I see. That would be very tough to beat. Removing the defender. I'm always looking too deep for words. They're threatening a check, so everything that I do must be with check. Or to take a free rook. So if king takes g8, queen to c8 check, queen to f5 check, queen to f7 check. King f7. No, that doesn't look right. King f7, if king h7, queen f5, g6, rook d7, rook d8, and then queen moves. I've been up all night working, so therefore
take it down, booking.
Picking up a bishop. What? If king g7, only queen takes f5, not queen d7, queen takes bishop. That's so strange. Oh, queen takes f5 threatens the rook as well with queen g5 check. If they had gone one more move, I don't necessarily know if I would have found that. The power of the outside passed pawn. $17. 18. Is there an easier way to do this? That's the easiest way. All right, one more, ladies and gents. One more. Check. Check from behind. All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Let's roll the ending credits to see how many gifted subs went out. I believe 4 of them went out. Kantana Chest for Anna. Oh, thank you for the follow. Slebe, Well-Heeled King, Kantana, Sawina, and Ali Haidar. Namaste, everyone. Cheers and
Kingslayer
ciao.
Sloan said, CYA John, love to see it.
All right. YouTube, please subscribe with any and every account that you have. That will be great. You don't have to ring the bell. Just have to give me those gentle nudges and nods to approve of the YouTube. We will do more in a simul, perhaps, in a bit. We'll have a dedicated simul stream, among other things. Cheers and ciao. We need to do the shout out for Slebe.